KSI's recent response to criticism has sparked significant backlash across multiple platforms, with many claiming he handled the situation poorly. Here's a breakdown of what went wrong and why it's being called one of the worst responses he's given. From the very start of the video, KSI's decision to promote his product immediately rubbed people the wrong way. Instead of addressing the controversy head-on, he opted to market his merchandise, a tactic that felt tone-deaf given the gravity of the accusations against him. KSI took offense to DanTDM's comments regarding his new product, particularly how it was promoted as healthy when it was anything but. Instead of taking this feedback seriously, KSI attempted to deflect the conversation by comparing DanTDM's criticism to irrelevant points like Dan having promoted toys in the past. This was seen as KSI moving the goalposts and evading the real issue, which was about promoting unhealthy food to kids, not toys. A significant part of KSI's response involved portraying himself as the victim, suggesting that people were attacking him simply because they hate him. This victim mentality was a major source of frustration for viewers, as it seemed he refused to acknowledge the legitimate criticism aimed at him. Throughout the video, KSI used laughter and mockery as defense mechanisms to avoid addressing the criticisms seriously. He frequently laughed at points that weren't funny, seemingly to cover up his discomfort or insecurity in handling the situation. This approach came across as immature and unprofessional to many of his viewers. At one point in his video, KSI tried to paint some of DanTDM's fans as racist by highlighting a single comment from a DanTDM fan on Twitter. This felt like a desperate attempt to discredit Dan's fan base and deflect attention away from the real issues at hand. The fact that KSI used a tweet with just a handful of likes to generalize an entire fan base was seen as both exaggerated and toxic. One of the more egregious actions KSI took was allegedly moderating his subreddit by deleting critical posts. It became apparent that posts questioning his actions or calling him out for his mistakes were being removed, leading many to accuse him of silencing valid criticism. This only intensified the backlash as fans saw it as KSI trying to control the narrative by erasing dissent. KSI also faced criticism over his involvement in NFT and crypto-related controversies. While he attempted to downplay his involvement, footage of a detailed presentation on a Sidemen NFT project surfaced, contradicting his claim that the project never went far. Additionally, KSI was called out for promoting certain crypto projects and then quickly selling his stake, making a significant profit, while fans who trusted his endorsements were left with losses. The crux of the issue is KSI's refusal to accept accountability. Rather than addressing the valid criticisms in a mature way, he resorted to tactics like mockery, deflection, and victimhood, which only worsened the situation. His fan base, particularly on Reddit, responded negatively, with many criticizing him for being unable to handle constructive feedback. KSI's response has been labeled as one of his worst, not because of the original criticism, but due to how he chose to handle it. Instead of showing humility, addressing the concerns, and moving forward, he exacerbated the situation with denial, deflection, and an over-reliance on humor to cover up his insecurities. In the end, this led to an even bigger backlash, with his credibility and reputation taking a significant hit. Follow for more.